early morning at the beach. I'm here at Newport. This is Newport Beach. Let me give you a little swirl. It's around, I would say, probably around 8 o'clock. I'm not really sure. Walked a few miles and thought I'd come and share a card with you, and also just kind of check in and see how you're doing, and let you know that we are working on the new videos. Lots of recipes coming your way, so super excited about that. We must have found about 200 recipes that we already have. And we'll be doing some mindful movement, some sits, some stretching, and all kinds of things to help us feel better without the dogma and without everything else. So I'm actually here with the Sea Soul Blessings cards. It's one of my favorite little decks. It's from England, lady in Penzance, Pippa, and she's worked with the sea to curate these messages. So I thought we could do, oh, boo-boo! That's quite funny. Samaj is he's asleep when I leave the house at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Never knows when I'm coming home. And there he is. He's watching. Hey, boo-boo. I love you too. You made me blush. Oh, and my friend, who shall not be named, is also joining us. Hey, sweetheart. It's really nice to see you. Yeah, so I thought I would just do a couple of minutes sit with you, and then we can look at the cards. So how about that? I could sit here all day. All right, so come seated or come laying down. Just get comfy, okay? I'm on my leash here. This is as long as I can go. Ah! But that's okay. You can still see the waves, so that's good. Okay. So coming seated, however comfortable you are, whether that's in a chair, whether you're in bed, you're laying down on the floor, or you're sitting cross-legged, or sitting on your heels, however you want to be, right? Soften your gaze. Let's just start to just bring the gaze down. Okay, beautiful. You can start to close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. And then start breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. And as you do so, just tracking where your breath is. That breathing in the belly, filling up. Breathing out, the belly emptying. I have a slight breeze coming across me right now. So starting to become mindful of how it is around you. Is that little whisper of the breeze, reminding me of one of my very favorite quotes of all time by Saul Williams. Every whisper of the wind is the moon's imagination wandering. So when I got here this morning at 5:15, the moon was still high in the sky, and now she's whispering all over me. You too. And as we're just sitting here, letting go of the need to do anything because you're here, right? So if you're sitting here, it's not about what you're doing here, but it's more about what you're not doing because you're sitting. You're not running around. You're not trying to do 3 things at once. You're just sitting down, taking a moment, taking a beat. It's nice if you sit up tall. You don't have to stretch, but just lift yourself up, lift up the chest, lifting up the spine, vertebrae sitting on top of vertebrae, stacking up nicely. Shoulders Where are they? Notice if they're creeping up or if they're holding themselves. They can just hold themselves here, let them drop. Ah, beautiful. So as we're sitting here, why not take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, take the shoulders back and down, lifting up the chest whilst whilst pressing, the scapula together. You can lift the hands slightly behind you if you'd like. Continuing with that breathing. Nothing forced, just a stretch. Bringing the hands down. Let's take opposite hand to opposite knee. So as we're sitting here, inviting ourselves to just open the body. So take your left hand behind you, right hand on left knee, and take your chin over your shoulder. Breathing here. And the other way. Oh. I guess you're moving as I'm moving. Beautiful. Let's take one arm over. Put this hand, I like to put this hand on the floor if I'm seated. And then take the arm over, stretching down the side. Once you've got that nice stretch, palm facing forward, now take the shoulder back. There you go. And you'll feel an extra beautiful stretch. And so, brace yourself with that hand on the floor and take an arm over your head, palm facing forward, pressing, and now take the shoulder back. Beautiful. And breathe. Boo Boo, I hope you're doing some stretches, darling. He tweaked his back, so I'm trying to get him better. Okay, take one arm, this arm, take it across. Take this arm underneath. There you go. So it's at the elbow. Now you can take this hand and place it on your shoulder and just ask the shoulder to come down as you take the chin over towards it. It's really easy to forget these very simple stretches. It feels so good. And then the other way. So swapping the arms. Take this one over. I'll take it this way. Place it on the shoulder. Relax this hand. And as you ask the shoulder to come down, take your chin over. Now, I've been having issues with sound on the beach, so if you're here, let me know. How is the sound? Is there any lag? I've put direct headset in, so hopefully that's okay. Just do a little like you if you're doing, oh, thank you. Who is that? Deborah. Thank you. I think that was Deborah. I haven't got my glasses on. So just doing a little hip circles, but seated. Deb J. I guess you have a different name or something. Da, da, da. Okay, side to side. Change your name. Well, how about that? All right, shoulders. Both shoulders back. Take them up, back, down and round. Up, back, down and round. There is a place where what we in the West call yoga and working out, where they meet. Right, there is a place there. This is where we will be getting together in that place. More mindful movement. Excellent. I think we'll do legs. Let me just sort myself out here. A little more challenging because of the headset, I guess. So I'm going to put both legs in front of me. Oh, there we go. So I've got both legs out. Feet flex back, so you feel that nice, beautiful stretch in the back of your legs. just take your arms, place your forearms. I wonder if this will pop out. It might. Oh, there we go. All right, just take your forearms, if you can. Hi. Your forearms onto your legs. And I'm just holding on to my feet. And then I'm actually going to go, depending where your flexibility is, I'm going either side. I'm going to keep my chin up. I want you to imagine that you're floating your chin above your knees. Right? So you're not trying to get down there, in as much as you're just pulling in the belly, right? Placing it over the thighs, bending the elbows down, and as you exhale, just allowing the chin to just float either over the knees or over the calves. Breathing. It's always good to breathe. Nothing forced. Where are you at today? Meet yourself there. Let your stretch meet you there. And that's where everything begins. If this is really, really challenging, soften the knees. So don't have them locked out. Just lift them up a little, soften them, and allow yourself to come over, right? And then feel that stretch. In the top of the back, open up your shoulder blades, and then bring it down. Yeah. Can you feel that stretch? I can. It feels good. And again, floating the knee. The throat is nice and open, rather than being closed down here and bringing the head down and being all crunched over. That's not the stretch. The stretch is take the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, and you can get not only a nice stretch in your legs, but also a really nice stretch in your back. And roll up. Ooh. Let me just carefully tilt you. I have a selfie stick stuck into the sand. That's my tripod today. Hey, we'll do what we can, right? You can bring your foot over your knee, so we can do this standing as well. I'm just going to do it seated now. So again, this is really hands-on, isn't it? Hands-on. So over my knee, and I'm just going to sit up and just gently press on my knee, just ever so gently. Hi. Again, shoulders nice and wide. Keep that chest open. There you go. And the other way. It doesn't all have to just feeling your body, right? Hi. Beautiful. Should we do a bit of balance? As we're seated here. I'd stand up, but I can't be doing with the thing. All right, let's see where we are today. So I'll take my rings off. Take a hold of your feet. You can do it between your toes if you like. Right? So I've got my hands in my feet that are covered in sand. And then we're going to bring them out. There you go. Situated in the sand here. It's a bit uneven. All right, are you ready? Okay. Good morning. And so you want to have your lower back nice and straight. And then you're going to find the balance point, right? So you can start here. And when you're ready, you're going to straighten the legs. Breathe. And down. You can place the soles of the feet together. Like, whoo! Whoa! Steady on there, Sheev. Place the soles of the feet together. Take a hold of the toes. Take the elbows and just gently press the elbows into the knees as you sit up looking forward. And then you can actually interlace the fingers, bend the thumbs, and you're going to place your thumbs just between the eyebrows. You'll find a spot there, right? And you want to lean into the thumbs. You might find you do this when you're stressed. Right, you might just take a moment and kind of lean it, because there's something good about it. You can press with your elbows, you can just gently press the knees down. That feeling of looking inside of yourself. And then slowly coming up. And we'll just take a minute or two of silence. Even me. There we go. So back to where we were at the beginning, however it is comfortable for you. I personally like both hands, one hand resting in the other and thumbs touching. It's just comfortable for me. And I like my elbows out. It's just comfortable for me. What's comfortable for you? Go there. So again now, connecting again with the breath after having moved the body a little, opened it up. Is there a little more space for your breath? A little more settled? Grounding yourself as you're sitting here. So imagining just like a tree that you have roots, the roots of your being going down, down, down into the earth. And then the crown, your crown reaching up towards the sky, reaching like a plant, like a tree, stretching in between. And just allowing the mind to just be. If it's busy, let it be. Be the observer as much as you can. Just watching it with a curiosity of, there it goes again. And you can slowly open your eyes. I'm going to read the cards, so if you want to continue with your eye, to continue seated whilst I give you the cards, you can certainly do that. And so as I said, I'm here with Sea Soul Blessings, my lovely favorite little ocean deck, and they have these tiny little cards in them. And I already pulled them. So our cards today are, may you feel alive. May you be held. And within this deck of cards, I think there's 2 or 3 that are left blank for you to fill in something. So I had this one a while ago, and I filled it in as, may you be you, right? Because everybody else is taken, and no one does you quite like you do. So do you. Got my cup of coffee. It's the small things that make me happy. So let's have a look at may you feel alive. What does the sea have to say about that? The sea is all-encompassing sensation, exuberant vitality, and constant movement. It's stepping consciously over edges. To walk into a cold sea is to know the limits of your, yes, they are great cards, Boo, the limits of your physical and mental capacity, and to choose to live a little of your life right there. We could take that for Corona too, right? For that this is a time for us to choose to live a little of our life right here. This is something I've been thinking. We want it to be, but at the end of the day, this is the day that we have, and this is one of our days, and our days are not forever. They are numbered, and this is one of them. So as challenge as it is, how can we choose to live a little of our life right here? How can we do that? Well, I guess doing this is a part of it. It goes on to say, may you delight in vitality. May you pursue adventure. May you test your limitations. Good morning. May you feel all the feelings. May you love and leap. May you tingle. May you tingle. I like it. Okay, held. I've had this one several times. A calm sea is a tender caress, a universal embrace, as if all the oceans in the world have come together to hold you in this moment. It is quite a phenomenon, isn't it, that these waves coming in here are connected in some way to every single wave coming in every single place. The vastness of the ocean is just quite something. May you find sanctuary. May compassion heal you. May you allow gentle arms to encircle you. And may you be a safe harbor to others and to yourself. Some wise words there for sure. And the last card is mine, so may you be you. So may you know that you are more vast than the eye can see. Remember, if you've done the full moon meditation with me from Mexico, that line that we call the horizon, that the ocean exists far, far beyond that. So you as a human, what is to say that you do not exist far, far beyond what the eye can see and the hands can feel? There is so much more to you than meets the eye. Have you met yourself yet? Just be you. I think that's it for our card reading. May you just begin. Okay, this is a little postcard that comes in. It says, may your fears evaporate as the sun rises. May a deep breath move you forward. May you take the next step as if it has already been taken. That is your prayer for today. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you've enjoyed just taking a moment with me here at the ocean. I won't be here as much now. I start working weekends this week. So I'm making the most of what I can, while I can, because I can. It's not a bad thing to do. So how about you? Do what you can, while you can, because you can, and for those who can't. Okay. I love you so very much. Deb J, nice to see you. And Kitty! Kitty! Love you, Katie. I hope you're well as well. And Boo Boo, much love to you as well. I will be coming home parking, so I'm not coming home yet. But for you on YouTube, I will see you so very soon. Aw, Katie sending love to me and to Deborah. That's very lovely. It's a bit of a love fest. We will be back, and for those of you in Angels, we are working on the new stuff, and we've got some holiday recipes coming out, especially if you've got some of those raw and vegan types coming to dinner with you, or maybe you're not got people coming to dinner, but maybe you are raw or vegan, or you want to try something. So we're working on those, and we'll see you very shortly. So in the meantime, find a way to love more, stress less, so you can feel better, because that's all we can do. Love you very much.